All right, everybody, we are here in Victor, Colorado, and we are inside the Black Monarch.
Go away.
Go away?
A lot of guests report doorknob jiggling, and they go and they open and there's nobody there.
Every room is designed and has a theme to it. And
What was that? Did you hear that? Where did you go?
What happened to me?
You warned me. Why would you buy that building? It's haunted.
Don't come back.
Don't come back.
I owned real estate in this area for over 5 years before I ever really even knew Victor was here. And I had done historic building restoration for clients for over a decade before that. And basically just kind of drove through Victor on a whim one day and saw the building. It was here, it was abandoned, and it was bank owned and had been abandoned for over a decade. And it had a real sweet price tag on it, and I bought it not knowing exactly what I was going to do with it, and started working on it, and we ended up here.
And how did you find out that this place had anything weird going on?
I actually was warned quite a bit before I even bought the building, and I just didn't really take it very seriously. Like I thought maybe it was kind of like a Scooby-Doo episode where the neighbors, you know, they don't like people from the city moving into small towns and stuff. I thought, you know, it was like they were trying to scare me away. And then I actually got pulled over by kind of an angry lady cop one day. And she warned me, why would you buy that building? It's haunted. And so I thought that was pretty humorous. And so that's actually kind of what inspired me to paint it all black. So I was like, oh, let's make it haunted, because so many people warned us that it was haunted. And I'm a big fan of old horror movies and stuff like that. But once we got in here, we really did start to have experiences with it.
I probably had the first experience, real significant experience. We were actually staying in the Tesla room before we had even launched. It's our largest room, and it was dead of winter. Town of Victor is quiet, dead silent this time of year. Hardly anybody out and around. We were sleeping, we were alone in the building, and I just remember waking up in the middle of the night and kind of listening for a bit, and I'm hearing like this panoramic sound of a woman cackling, like laughing, and it's kind of fading in and out for an extended period of time. And there was like men shouting, like a fight was going on, something like that. And it must have been 2-3 in the morning when this was happening. It's cold, and finally I snap awake, and I'm like, this is not normal. What? And it was enough for me to get up out of bed and check the street outside to see if there was anything going on. And of course, there's nothing happening. And so I'm just like, oh, that's really weird. I go back to sleep. And shortly thereafter, it must have been, short couple weeks later?
It was maybe a month or two later, our very first guest that stayed here. So I had just like listed it on a short-term rental website and just had it for a cheap price. There hadn't been really any press or any suggestion that it was like a haunted experience at all. So they stayed here. We didn't have any other rooms up yet, so we actually stayed at our cabin, which is, 30 minutes from here. And we came back the next day to kind of check them out. And so I was asking them, how was your experience? And the guest was like, yeah, we had a really nice stay, but it's like, man, you guys really like party in this town, like really hard. And, I said, what do you mean? What are you talking about? And I think it was like a Wednesday night. This is a very small town, only 400 people live here. There's never a party, let alone on a Wednesday night. And he basically described what Rachel had experienced almost word for word. Yeah. They said that they woke up at 3 a.m, that they heard a woman laughing, and it sounded like there was 100 people downstairs. And so that, for me, was when it really very first started to get weird, to where I'm like, okay, this is almost like a scientific experiment. Nobody suggested to them you were going to hear this or see this.
Yeah, completely independent variables, and we had the same experience nearly exactly. It's very strange.
And we'll continue to have guests that have this experience. We'll get a complaint, like a noise complaint, about a party below the same room at the same time, and describing it, about hearing like 100 people in a fight and all this and the other.
And it's the interesting part is this room, it's the room directly behind us, it's situated directly over the old bar saloon room of the building. It was formerly a brothel, saloon, casino, and that was the saloon room. So it seems like there's a memory of a party, a raucous party going on directly below that room that people tend to experience a couple times over now.
So the largest single vein gold mine in North America is right behind us, and it's still operating to this day. And so this was the site of the Colorado labor wars, and this building was built as a saloon, brothel, and casino. And there was also an assay office where you could sell gold, and also a drugstore in the 1890s. So it was really just built to party in, basically, in the 1890s, and only ran from about 1899 to about 1905 when the labor wars happened. That's what shut it down. We definitely get a pretty consistent, reporting of ghost stories. They appear in our reviews. A lot of guests report, something, be it a doorknob jiggling, and they go and they open and there's nobody there. Definitely things out of the corner of your eye. You'll hear someone walking around in the building and go to look and see a guest has arrived, and I'm going to greet them and check them in, and there's nobody else in the building.
So let me ask you this. All this stuff you've been collecting and putting in this hotel, do you think is causing some of the paranormal activity, or do you think it's just the building itself? Think maybe it heightens some?
I don't know. The building and the whole town has kind of an energy to it, and we've tried to doing historic building restoration. You get into places and everything's just torn out and been redone, and this place is pretty original, largely original. Some people moved some stuff around, but then they did it with old material and stuff too. So I don't know. It does have an energy to it, and it does. Victor is kind of holding some energy. Like I keep saying it, the whole town is haunted. I mean, you'll hear a train that hasn't run. Many people report hearing this train, and this train definitely doesn't run at night. There's a little hobby train over in Cripple Creek, but I don't know. There was 20,000 people living in Victor in 1899, and there's only 400 people living here today.
I will say the most unsettling experience I've had up here in terms of haunting. We were eating dinner in our kitchen one night, and I had finished cooking. I went to the restroom to wash up, and I was in the restroom, and I hear Adam saying, "Honey," outside the door, kind of urgently. And I said, "What?" And no response until I hear it again, "Honey," again in his voice. And I'm finally pulling my pants up, trying to burst out to see what's so urgent. And he's not in the restroom. And I go back, he's sitting right in the seat in the kitchen where I left him. And I was like, "Did you not just call me?" He's like, "No, I've been sitting here the whole time," but I heard something in his exact voice right on the other side of the door from me. So that mimicry definitely gave me the chills. That's the strangest experience I've had in here by far.
What do you guys hope for us to hopefully answer for you tonight in our investigation?
I guess it would be interesting if you could get an intelligent response. I'd like to see if there's any more information we can find out about who's actually here with us.
Yeah.
Because right now up to now, we've been coexisting. We mind our own business in the same space. So it might be interesting to get to know a little more about who's actually with us.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. We are here in Victor, Colorado, and we are inside the Black Monarch.
Now, this hotel has a long history. It was a casino and a brothel, and the entire town of Victor is said to be haunted.
So we came here to the Black Monarch because this place is seriously so unique. Every room, including the one that we're standing in fact, we are standing inside one of the most active rooms, the Tesla room. Every room is designed and has a theme to it. And
What was that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did hear that. Okay, we're in the middle of doing our kickoff. Here in the Tesla room, I started talking about the activity and we just heard a noise.
It sounded like something hitting the floor.
Every room is designed and has a theme to it. And
What was that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did hear that. Okay, we're in the middle of doing our kickoff. Here in the Tesla room, I started talking about the activity and we just heard a noise.
It sounded like something hitting the floor. I don't see anything though.
All right, so we came here because every room here has its own theme. We have a Tesla room, which is what we're standing in right now, which is said to be the most active room in this hotel. You got the Dracula room, you got the Lizzie Borden room. There's so many rooms here with so many unique characteristics that I'm super excited to see what activity we get. This floor that we're standing on right now used to be the brothel to this building. And directly below our feet used to be where the saloon was. And the guests that stay here at this hotel have said and reported that they hear rambling of noises and activity like a party going on downstairs, when that's just right now being used as a storage room. So, India, are you excited to investigate this building tonight?
I am excited. I know, as I say every time, you can never know if you're going to get something or not, but I do know that Connor has a lot of luck in ghost brothels. So, so I really do feel like we're in a good spot to be investigating. I hope we get some good stuff. I'm excited for the Estes method. When we do an Estes method at brothels, we get some good responses. So hopefully the ladies of the night take a liking to Connor.
So why don't we go dark, turn off all the lights, and start our investigation and see what we can capture here tonight at the Black Monarch.
Let's do it.
All right, so right now we are inside the Black Monarch. We are on the first floor. We are in the room right now. We haven't been in here at all. This is the first time that we've set foot in this room. This is where people are hearing noises of like what a party happens. And right above us is where the Tesla room is at, where we did our kickoff and where the most active room in this hotel is at.
This used to be a bar at one point.
Yeah, I say let's just turn on GhostTube and walk around and see what we can get. See where we should start. All right, I got GhostTube recording right now.
If anybody's here, my name is India and this is Connor. This is Connor's first time in Victor. So if you guys could come out and let us know a little bit about the town, a little bit about this building that we're in. Tell us who you are. Maybe you might have a message for somebody. We're not here to hurt you in any way. We're going to use some tools that are going to help us hear you. None of the tools are going to hurt you. They're just going to light up, make noises. You'll be able to speak and pick words if you want to. It's just so we know you're here and so we can hear your story and what you have to say.
We hear that people that stay here hear what sounds like a party down here.
Your light's kind of making my camera blurry.
All right.
It's all right. It's okay right here.
All right, let's walk.
Oh, there's a wolf right there.
Yeah, there is. There's a wolf. I don't think we can really go much in here. Let's work our way up to the second floor where the hotel rooms are at.
Yep.
I couldn't figure out how to turn off this hallway light that we're walking up to right now, so let's just go up the stairs. Can't figure out how to turn off these lights. By the way, just so you guys know, I have GhostTube in airplane mode. So there's no Bluetooth or anything going to my phone right now. Is there anybody here? I hear that this used to be the brothel floor, and lucky for you...
Which way do you want to go first? That way?
Yeah, we can go that way. Lucky for you ladies, I have good luck at brothels. Any of you ladies want to come out and talk tonight?
They are going to eat you alive.
Oh my God. So this room that we're walked into right now, we have all of our gear in here. And we haven't spent too much time in here, but there's some cool rooms like Dracula's room and all kinds of stuff in here.
Just be careful not to walk into the walls. I mean, usually we walk around in the dark, but this place has black walls, so it's even darker.
Yeah, you literally can't see anything. So let me show you guys. That's what we're seeing right now for those of you at home that are watching this.
The Dracula room still has the bed light on, but...
There's an Ouija board right there. GhostTube is awfully quiet.
This is my favorite room. Oh, the painting doesn't... Oh, the painting shows up. The other one doesn't show up. Imagine, like, waking
Sing.
up...
Sing. It says sing.
Sing?
India, you gotta sing.
Sing. What kind of music do you like?
Say just sing anything.
Are we having a party? I'm trying to think of like an old song. Okay, what's that one from Oliver Twist?
I don't know. I don't even know what Oliver Twist is. The ghost wants you.
Songs. Papa, that's how it goes.
Ba-ba, ba-ba.
Papa, everyone knows. This is what door went shut. There we go.
By the way, the owner is like next door or so, somewhere nearby, and if he's hearing us singing, he's probably gonna think we're weird as hell. What room is this one?
This is Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper's room.
Do you folks like the rooms here? Do you like what they've done with the place? It's very eccentric.
I'd like to know whose room this is, who worked in here.
These bunk beds, I kind of want these.
Yeah,
Benji and Dexter could sleep up there.
our dogs.
Actually, how would they get up there? We'd have to sleep up there. Benji and Dexter could sleep down there. Although Dexter could probably climb a ladder. I wouldn't put it past him.
Can somebody tell me whose room this is? Does anybody work in this room? I don't know where I'm gonna put the ghost tube. Ghost tube right here. Oops. I cannot see where I'm putting anything down at. There's a bench right here. Okay. This room is really cool how they decorated this. Do you like that? Do you like what they did with this building?
Cannot see Lizzie Borden in the
This is the Lizzie Borden room.
and all
There
her
she
actors.
is.
Tombstone.
Tombstone. What does tombstone mean? What do you mean by tombstone? Yeah, you cannot see her on this picture at all on this wall.
Can you see her on this one? Yeah, there she is.
There's all the Maxes. Let's go to the next room. There's a lot of rooms here. That's why we're kind of moving kind of quickly through these rooms. We're on the other half of this floor.
Go away.
Go away.
Do you know? Are we intruding? Is this your space?
Do you not want us in this room? Go away. We were going away.
In front of you.
In front of you.
Oh my, India says
In front of who?
In front of you.
In front of me or Connor? Or both of us?
That's kind of weird. It says in front of you and it's Lizzie Borden.
Are you Lizzie Borden?
You know,
No,
I don't believe...
That would be a ghost pretending to be Lizzie Borden.
Well, I mean, I don't really technically believe in ghosts being trapped in one place. If it's like when you die and you go back to the universe, maybe you can go anywhere. You know, like when you're summoned, like kind of.
Yeah, but I feel like if you got all these rooms, do you think if they're bored, they might just pretend to be who the room is themed after?
Could be.
Are you Lizzie Borden?
Can you tell us who said go away? We'll go away if you tell us the name of who said that.
All right, let's.
All right, we're going away to another room. Let's go.
Please.
Please. It's every time you go to leave, it
I'm
starts
trying to
talking.
walk out the door and it keeps saying something every time I try to walk. I take one step, literally the same step I took right here in front of her picture.
Please, it's because we're leaving. They want us to leave.
I am leaving. I'm leaving this room. But we just want to communicate with any of you spirits. If you're still here or if you're passing by, we're just here tonight simply just to communicate with you and figure out why you're here and what happened here, if anything bad happened here. My name is Connor, and that is India that's in front of me. I hope you tell us your name tonight. We're going to leave this room, but we're going to go into some other rooms. We hope you follow us and talk to us in there if you're the one communicating with me.
This is the brothel.
This is the brothel. So ladies, I'm one of your guests. I'm walking into your room in here. Can't see what I'm doing. I'm going to set this up. This right here, ghost tube right there.
Thank you. How?
Thank you.
Wow.
How? Thank you and how?
Oh.
How?
Did she, maybe she thought you were giving her that? I don't know.
I don't know.
Ladies, this is Connor. Usually he's my man, but tonight he's your man. So come out, offer him your services. He'll pay you some good money.
Frank.
Friend?
Frank.
Frank?
I just said, India, about I want to know a name in the other room. Could be a coincidence,
Well,
though.
I don't know. It was kind of very delayed.
Right?
Are there any ladies working here tonight? My name is India. Can you show me the ropes?
Show me the ropes.
Haha. I made a joke.
Said thank you. How?
Cousin.
Cousin?
Heart attack.
Heart attack?
Heart attack. Cousin heart attack.
Frank, cousin, heart attack. Are you,
This is kind of weird.
is Frank your cousin or is your name Frank? What's the sensitivity setting on?
Is it the same one we have it at normally?
Are you sure? Because I changed it the other day.
To what?
It was a little bit higher than usual.
Hang on, guys. We're just checking the sensitivity right now because this goes to...
Caution.
Yeah, it seems like it's just spitting out words.
Hang on, it's just spitting out words right now. We want to make sure that we're not stopping ghost tube. Ghost tube is stopped. I'm changing the sensitivity down to make it lower. Okay. Recording ghost tube. Ghost tube is recording again now. All right. I don't want to say that what we just captured wasn't paranormal, but we just want to be on the safe side and turn down the sensitivity so it doesn't just keep spitting out random words. We normally have our sensitivity on ghost tubes.
Early.
Early?
Early?
Is it not business hours right now?
Are you guys open? How about if I pay extra if we open early? Can I know any of the ladies' names up here? There are numbers on the door. Can you tell me what number on the door I should go through? By the way, real quick, just to make a note, guys, India's IR light is kind of bright, but there's no way I can reduce that IR light. My light's off and hers isn't, so we're just going to deal with that brightness. I'm sorry. All right, let's go into the Tesla room. This is the most active room right now that we're walking into. This is where Adam and his significant other have had experiences in here, and other guests have reported hearing a party going on downstairs in the room that we started our investigation off at. Is there anybody up here?
Maybe you should sit on the bed.
Sit on the bed?
Yeah.
Oh God. All right, hang on. Putting my lavalier in my pocket so I don't break it. Oh, let me set my camera down.
No, maybe sit at the front.
Okay. Just gonna set my camera down real quick. Okay.
All right, ladies. He's ready for you.
Damn, this bed's comfortable. Any ladies up here? Can I get some of your services? I'll pay double. My name is Connor. Can you tell me your name? Are you not talking because there's another woman in the room? Hello?
Also, this whole town is supposed to be haunted with like thousands of ghosts, so this could just be a lot of passing through.
There's like a rattling of some sort over here. I think it's like
It's the heater or
yeah,
something.
the heater. If any of you can hear that.
Where did you go?
What happened to me?
What
happened to me?
Something just flickered. Did you see that?
No.
What happened to you? That's-
What's your name? We don't know you.
Yeah, we're trying to figure that out. If you can tell us your name and if you used to work here, we can kind of try to figure out and help you figure out what happened. We want to help you. Maybe you passed away accidentally or something, maybe from drugs, or maybe somebody murdered you, or you just died of old age.
Are you a man or a woman? I don't know if we're talking to the ladies of the brothel here.
I'm hiding.
You're hiding? Okay. Where?
More like
Probably
why,
not going to tell me, are you, if you're hiding, but
more like why are you hiding?
yeah, why?
We're friendly. We just want to talk to you. You're more than welcome to come out and talk to us. We want to get to know you and figure out why you're here. We want to help you. Can you come out of hiding and talk to us?
They weren't kidding when they said this is an active room.
Yeah, right.
Is your name Frank? Is that who's hiding?
I say we maybe move to the next room.
Yeah.
So right now, Indy and I just did a little bit of a walkthrough here through the Black Monarch. We got some weird responses here on GhostTube, but right now we're going to do an Estes method to see if we can communicate with maybe any of the people that used to work here in the brothel, or when this building was like a saloon kind of a thing downstairs. So last time we did an Estes method at a brothel, we had the spirits seem like they like talking to me. So you ready?
Well, they're telling you to go away here, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
they don't like me here.
They're hiding and go away.
They know. All right. All right, so right now we're doing the Estes method. Here, India is sitting right in front of the Tesla room right now, where it's supposed to be the most active. She's wearing noise canceling headphones. I'm gonna ask questions. Hopefully we can get an answer to why this place could be having some paranormal activity. Okay. I'm gonna sit down at this chair right here. Okay. So India's right over there. My name is Connor. Is there anybody here with us in this building, the Black Monarch? I've got some devices on the floor. If you go near them, they'll light up. Can you do that for me? Let me show you what they do. If you go near it, it'll light up like that. India is right there in the chair. You can go through her and tell her what you want to say. Are there any spirits here?
It sounded like it maybe said, what happened?
What happened? That is so weird, because just a minute ago we were running GhostTube and it asked what happened. What happened to me? We're here to try to figure that out. Maybe you can tell us some information. Can you tell India what your name is? We just want to know. So
Nick.
Nick. Okay, that's the first intelligent response. Hey, Nick. My name is Connor, and that's India. Are you just passing by, or did you used to work here, or? Can you tell us something about you? India cannot hear me. I'm also speaking quiet to help reduce her ability to even hear anything mumbling in her ears besides the spirit box. Nick, can you do me a favor? I've got some devices over here on the floor. If you go near those, they'll light up. Can you do that for me?
Attractive.
Attractive?
That was a man saying that.
A man saying attractive. Do you think India is attractive? She's British.
Adam, we need.
What did she say? She said, we need?
Jennifer?
Jennifer. Who's Jennifer?
People?
There's a lot of people talking right now. Can you tell me what room number we should go in? Did Jennifer used to work here?
Okay, I'm hearing a lot of like men and women like making noises.
Well, this used to be a brothel, so that would make sense, right? Who's India hearing right now?
You get it.
You get it.
Oh my God, there's another noise. Like it's a man like making noises that you would make during the activities that go on in a brothel.
I think we have residual stuff going on right now that India's picking up on. Who's playing right now?
You're pretty good at it.
Oh my God. Is there anyone here we can talk to that can stop doing things and come talk to us?
Johnny.
Johnny, or any spirits. I've got a device here on the floor, a little red light, and little cat balls, little
I
possum.
love you. I think it said wench.
I'm just standing here in this hallway.
Oh my God.
Okay, so I have devices here on the floor. A red light right there. It won't hurt anybody, but if you go near it, it'll light up. Can we visually see something going on here? Can you light up that REM pod on the floor?
Hey now.
Well, hey.
Baby.
Hey, baby.
I'm listening.
Anybody want to hang out? My name is Connor. Are you the party that everybody hears downstairs? Can I come to the party?
They did. Brothel.
Brothel. And he said brothel, and this used to be a brothel that we're standing on. Yeah, this used to be a brothel. It's not a brothel anymore. Can I go to the brothel? Who works at the brothel? Can you tell me someone's name?
Hit her.
Hit her. Oh my God. So, some of the guests could have hit some of the women that were here in the brothel that was working. Not trying to stretch, but that's kind of weird. We just want to get to know your story. Just want you to tell me something or light up one of these devices we have in this hallway so we can know that somebody is here that wants to communicate. Can you come out and maybe touch India or touch me or any of our devices on the floor?
It's gone. I'm not getting anything.
All right, so I think what we should do is do a solo session. I'm gonna stop the 2 cameras real quick here.
You're gonna solo the brothel?
So right now I'm doing a solo session. I'm gonna do an EVP session here. There is a fan heater thing of some sort, so that's gonna be kind of some noise that's going on right now. So I'm gonna do like a little session. I have a camera sitting in the Tesla room shooting out into the hallway, right where I've got 2 motion detectors out there, so if anything walks in front of it, I'll hear it go off in this room. And there's also a REM pod right there in the middle of the floor. Hopefully somebody interacts and makes that go off. So what I'm gonna also do is I'm also going to run on GhostTube right now. Running on GhostTube, GhostTube is recording. I'm gonna have GhostTube sitting here on the bed, and I'm gonna have a voice recorder going off, and we're gonna ask some questions to see if we can communicate with any of the spirits here that India was communicating with, or any of the names that we got earlier. My name is Connor, and I'm here tonight to try and communicate with any spirits that could be in this hotel building or passing by. Adam did say the entire town of Victor is pretty much haunted, that people hear a phantom train. Can you tell me your name? I have some devices you can use to communicate with me. I've got a device here in front of me called GhostTube. You can pick words and say what you want to say or ask me questions, and I will answer them for you too. I also have a device in the hallway, a red light called a REM pod. And if you go near that, it won't hurt you, but if you go near that, it will light up and I will be able to physically see you in the hallway. I also have little devices that we call motion detectors. If you walk in front of them, they'll make like a bell, a chime, and that will let me know that I also can tell that you're in the hallway as well. Like I said, my name is Connor. Can you tell me your name? That's a truck driving by. We just want to get to know you and figure out why you're here.
Her.
Her. Get to know her. Sure, I'll get to know her if that's what you're referring to, unless you're referring to India. Can I maybe get to know her? Any spirits, any ladies that work here? This was a brothel.
In danger.
In danger. It always says in danger when I'm by myself. Of course it does. Her, in danger. Are you trying to tell me that somebody's in danger? You can tell me you're fine, you're safe, but tell me who's in danger. Just gonna move GhostTube and voice recorder. I'm gonna lay back to get a little bit more comfortable. Who's in danger? In fact, I'm gonna lay the voice recorder down on the bed. Hello? Are you still in here with me? the bed. I'm sitting up and grabbing the voice recorder. I don't know. I'm not getting anything in this room. It said her and danger, and that's it. It hasn't said anything else in GhostTube. The REM pod and the motion detectors out there haven't gone off. I don't know if I've captured an EVP or anything like that. I've kind of got a noise over here, so I won't know. I think I should move to the Tesla room. Okay, I'm now in the Tesla room. Adam told us... Edward. Okay, well, that's not what Adam told us, but all right. Who is Edward? These are like old names that we keep getting. Not sure about Jennifer, but Edward and Frank are definitely old-fashioned names. I just wanted to ask you real quick. I'm standing in this room, and many people that stay here say they can hear like what sounds like a party going on downstairs. On the floor directly, I've heard a noise. Directly below me, people hear what sounds like a party going on. But what's more important is Adam, before he bought this building and turned it into a hotel, people of this town have said that they've seen a woman standing near one of these windows and looking out. Can you tell me her name? Who was looking out the window? How many girls used to work here? People say that they had like the doorknobs jiggle like somebody's opening them. Who's doing that? All right, how about this question? Who mimics people's voices here? Is that funny? Do you want to talk to India instead?
I can't.
I can't. The first response that comes through after I asked, do you want to talk to India instead? And the ghost tube responded with, I can't. That's really weird. Why can't you talk to India? I think maybe it's time India come out here and she tries to communicate with any of these spirits. I've got to change this battery on this camera anyway so it doesn't die. And I guess just let India do a solo because she is a woman and this used to be a brothel. And maybe she'll have better luck communicating with any of the men spirits or even maybe the women spirits. Who knows? GhostTube did say I can't when I asked if you want to talk to India. So we'll see what happens.
All right, so I'm in the H.H. Holmes room and I have GhostTube Vox that I'm going to run, which is a spirit box for your phone made by our friends at Amy's Crypt. It's really good. We've got some really good responses with it before. And then I also have on the floor, right there, motion detector. If anything decides it wants to walk around the room, then it can do so. Who is this room themed after? What was your favorite drink? Beer. Oh, wow, that was so clear. Wow, that was a really deep voice. I'm more of I like fruity drinks. I like wine and I like sparkling wines. What kind of beer? Is there a specific brand? Can you come walk in front of this little white thing It'll let me know that you're in here with me. I can get you a drink if you want. All right, so I'm gonna go to the room that has the swinging bed now and see if anybody will talk to me in there. All right. Gonna put ghost tube on the bed. Anybody in this room? Whose room is this? Ooh. I think I'm seeing things. It looked like somebody was standing there, but I think I'm just seeing things. Who's in this room?
Think so.
Think so? Or don't think
Don't come back.
Don't come back? I'm sorry, did I offend you? You just told me not to come back. Why don't you want me to come back? Did I do something wrong? I heard this place was full of friendly people who threw parties. I'm not really getting that impression right now. Earlier, somebody said for us to go away. Are you the same person that told me don't come back? Do you not like women? Or do you just not like anybody coming into your space?
There was a rock.
There was a rock? What do you mean? What does that mean, there was a rock? Were you a miner? Did you find gold out here?
Lost to a bet.
You lost to a bet? Is that why you're here?